Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of this replay. Gonna go ahead and unpause the game right now. So I have this Terran army right here composed of 2 siege tanks, a couple Hellions, a couple Reapers, now trying to move in, trying to get in position. Gonna go ahead and siege in right here. There is that siege line that you can see on both of those siege tanks. Siege tanks now just blasting away at this Terran, or at this Protoss front door right here. Just trying to deal as much damage as I can. I don't think that I currently have sight. So that's why I need to get a Hellion in position in order to just get some viewing right in here. Now Warpgate's trying to get upgraded, but a little bit of a misplay right there, as that Warpgate is just really bad. Zealots now trying to come in, and that's really bad choice for Zealots to try to come in. The number of Hellions right there forcing those Zealots to just come back and retreat once more. I am getting the natural expansion right there at the low ground expansion, as those siege tanks are just trying to push in even further. Another siege tank now trying to get in, trying to set up in position, and this is where I kind of get choked up a little bit in terms of trying to siege my siege tanks, as they don't really want to move. They won't unsiege because I think it's E to siege, so that siege tank sieges, but then it is D to unsiege those siege tanks. So now here comes those Warpgate. Warpgate's trying to upgrade, but those Warpgates are just going to be destroyed in just a moment. Yeah, the Hellion sound is just really loud. Anyways, just coming back to the game. Siege tank's now going to come in, destroy that Warpgate, and just continue to push in right now. So there's one Warpgate, and we have a couple of Zealots just waiting over here off to the side as this army just continues to push through right now. Zealots trying to pull back, and now the Hellions just quickly just ripping through them with their flamethrowers, able to deal so much damage to those light units right there, plus 6 attack right there on those light units. Now just going to come in and just try to wrap up the rest of this particular base right now. Unbeknownst to me, NB has expanded all over across the map at this point, with a very large base here. If we look at the army sizes, there are 58 probes to my 40, but I definitely have a much larger army and much more destructive power at this point. So I'm going to be coming in with those Hellions, with those Reapers, trying to come in. I think I should move those Reapers really into this position in order to just start destroying those probes. So Hellions now quickly coming in, and now those probes are just gonna get destroyed right here, quickly getting taken out. Probes trying to come in, trying to fight off those Hellions, and pretty much not a really good counter, or those probes not a good counter to those Hellions. I'm gonna finish off, and I go and quickly ask, is this GG? And my opponent doesn't say anything. At this point, I should realize that it does not say that my opponent is being revealed. Because it says that my opponent is not being revealed, it means he has another Nexus. I quickly check over here on the destructible rocks, try to make sure if there is in fact anything on the high ground, going to check up the high ground, see in fact that there is nothing. And now look at my opponent. Opponent now resource-wise has a lot of resources. He's sitting on 21, or he's sitting on 1,800 resources compared to my 22. So he still has a lot of units right now. Single mule, and now I come in, a couple of Reapers come in, and this Reaper is just going to find the rest of this army. Hellion should probably just move in and try to finish off these particular probes. Reapers do not have stim pack, but those Reapers able to deal so much damage, able to destroy that pylon right there, and continuing to shoot, continuing to destroy all these probes. The Reapers now trying to destroy that Nexus. I should probably move in these Hellions and these siege tanks to try to get into a better position right now. And here are those Reapers now with those double pistols just destroying those probes right there, and now just moving out with those Reapers heading out across the map and activating those Naga watchtowers, now heading back down. And I have a couple siege tanks now heading off to that south end side. Envy pretty much has a full base in this bottom left hand corner, so very nicely done. A couple warp gates in position, and also getting more, just trying to get more units, but he is not summoning, he is not warping in any additional just armies at this point. And it's kind of interesting resource wise, because he's still sitting on about 2,000 minerals, so NB is just not able to spam fast enough, and he's finally able to start spamming. He's start spamming units, and I'm gonna go ahead and start sieging these siege tanks in the back here, and these siege tanks just out of range. But luckily, I think I get my group of Hellions in just in time, so those Zealots are gonna come in, and then those Hellions are gonna quickly reinforce them, and those Hellions just able to deal so much damage to those tanks, or to those Zealots up front. Siege tanks are gonna move in, and NB has just left the game. So that's game 4. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and continue to check out StarCraft Legacy for all your StarCraft news and any updates on the StarCraft beta. You can find me there.